Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Continuing on with our interviews here with Ryan Opfer, who stands in for Vincent Turner, who was a part of the males athlete moment of the year last year, part of the 17-inning walk-off. Ryan, for the team collectively last year, what was going through your mind during that game? How did you guys feel? Like, what was the emotion in the dugout?
The emotion was tense the whole game. It was 17 innings, so we're just trying to stay locked in the whole game. And when that happened, it was just very electric. It was just a great feeling that we finally got that dub that day.
And especially on a year that didn't highlight a lot in the record, what made that moment extra special to be able to go in, especially after 17 innings?
It was bittersweet, where obviously we didn't have the season that we wanted that year. We were supposed to be a lot better, but it just shows that there are good times when obviously God shines bright in the best.
Exactly. Now, kind of transitioning into this year and years over, how do you think you and the team are able to replicate that success that you guys showed last year in those moments?
It just shows that we can win competitive ball games against any team we play, and that we can be a lot better next year, and we can just use that momentum for years to come.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Opfer here, standing in for Vincent Turner, the male athlete player of the year.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Kalista Friday, the recipient of Female Player of the Year. Kalista, what was it like scoring your 1,000th point?
It was just a good experience, just working hard all my life with the sport I love, so it was nice to see it pay off, and all my family and friends have supported me along the way. I just couldn't have done it without them.
What did it mean to have them in the crowd for that moment?
Yeah, it was very important, just looking back on it, and it doesn't feel like it really happened in that way, but it's just really surreal, and it was a great experience.
How soon did you realize that you were close to 1,000 points?
I kind of thought about it a little bit going into my senior season, and then I just didn't want to play with it on my shoulders, and then I started getting closer, and I was like, okay. It was about a little over halfway through.
Once you got it, was the pressure kind of relieved the rest of the way?
Yes, for sure, yeah.
Any other special moments you want to reflect on from this past season?
Honestly, just all of it. I've loved everything about our team at Waynesburg, and especially the seniors. We're so close with each other, and we're going to be going our separate ways soon, but I wish everyone the best that's on our team, and the next year's team with Coach Jones, I wish them the best as well.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this, Kalista. Stay tuned for more.
Thank you.
Now standing here with Jesse Orbin. Jesse, a successful year last year and carries into this year, and now back-to-back award winners for both awards you were part of tonight. Just kind of what goes through your mind on a night like tonight?
I mean, the only thing going through my mind tonight is that, I worked for it just like everyone else, but I think I prevailed. I think I busted my butt just a little bit harder, and I think I earned them.
What kind of steps out for you this season? You have milestones upon milestones, 100th career win, back-to-back PAC win, then you move on to regionals. What's now next for you as you've been able to see what you can earn this year?
So just going off the season, 100th win. I mean, I didn't get that in high school, so it's a really big thing for me. PAX, conference tournament, loved it, had a good time, had a banger in the finals. And then regionals took 7th. Can't be too mad, took top 7 in the region, can't be mad at that. But I want to be a national champ, I want to be an All-American. That is the goal.
So that is your goal next year. Do you use this year kind of as a platform, and how do you continue to build off of that and reach your final goal?
So I think I just go through Coach Bobby. He's taught me a lot so far this last year. I've developed as a wrestler, developed in technique and scoring points. I give a lot of my success to him, and I'm going to keep going through him. I trust him.
Any final words for your senior year?
I'll see y'all next year.
All right, sounds good. Here first, Jesse Orbin, another 2-year award night for himself.
Here with two members of the Overwatch team, Felicia Duffy, Bobby Valentine. What went through your guys' minds when you found out you won Esports Team of the Year?
It's super exciting. This was my first time playing Overwatch ever, and to come out with a national championship, it's just awesome.
I play Rocket League, and I also came out with a national championship rookie year. It felt great.
Going into the season, what kind of expectations did you guys have?
They were super high. Tim Nielsen, our coach, holds us to a really high standard, and it just keeps pushing us to do more and more. And we did all we could do, and we won.
I was also pretty confident in my ability to do great, so I kept pushing every day. Did great things.
Now, what can we expect to see in the future from these esports teams?
More wins and more awards, hopefully.
We actually got a championship match on Wednesday, Rocket League does, so hopefully winning that, get another chip.
Awesome, good luck. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to do this.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more.
I'm now sitting in with Amanda Pepe, another 2 awards for her Breakout Athlete of the Year award in the female category as well as performance. Amanda, talk to me about the night because there was a lot going on. The women's soccer team really cleaned house. What's going through your mind right now?
I mean, I'm honestly just replaying our whole entire last fall season. I mean, this group of girls and this coaching staff is just unlike anything we've had before, anything I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm so blessed in my life to have them because these are I wouldn't have gotten these awards if it wasn't for all of them.
So now kind of sitting in, during the season, there was a lot of highs that came with this team,
Yes.
especially against Bethany. Really good performance, dominating as well.
Thank you.
During that game, kind of what was going through your mind as you're going through? And you guys were winning handily, but you're yourself really stepping up and shining above a lot of others.
You know, the last few practices, I just felt like there was more I could give to the team, and I wanted to show everyone that game. I'm always looking for different ways to improve myself. You can always improve, and you know, that game, it was just about making sure we beat Bethany because last year we didn't perform well against them. And this year we really wanted to show that we're a different team and we're better. Yeah.
So now I guess the question is specifically for you, as we'll get to talk to the team a little bit.
Yeah.
What's next for you? Where do you go from here?
From here, I mean, keep practicing, keep working hard, getting in that gym, you know, just putting in the time. Like I said before, you can always improve. And that's what I plan to do over the summer is just improve and hopefully come back here and we get more team awards.
Awesome. Amanda Pepe, a true award night for her. And congratulations, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with Grace Tanksley, the recipient for Female Student Athlete of the Year. How are you able to balance both academics and athletics?
It's not easy because academics is a really big thing for me, but the team will often do study groups together. I spend a lot of time outside of practice just studying and keeping up with my schoolwork.
Now, what message would you deliver to any underclassmen on how they can kind of balance it?
Again, just forming those study groups, finding people to study with has been my biggest thing. Always prioritizing school because that's the most important.
You guys are in season now, correct? How has that been and what can we expect to see the rest of the way?
Academically, it's been rough. It's a lot with senior projects and PAX coming up, but I think we're going to see some exciting things at PAX no matter what, and some good academic stuff too.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this. Stay tuned for more coverage.
I now get to stand here with Female Rookie of the Year, Miracle Hershey, who provided a plethora of different great moments for the women's soccer team. But first, Miracle, right now, what goes through your mind, especially when you got called up to win the award?
I was really excited, a little shocked, but yeah, really excited.
So I got to ask you, St. Vincent, it's kind of a stalemate, back and forth. Each team's kind of trading blows in that moment. Then Julz gives you a pass that goes off your head, and then you just take it away and literally run away with it. What went through your mind in that moment? What was kind of going through Miracle's head?
I really nervous running up because I knew that, like, hey, this might be the only chance that we get. Definitely shocked when I made it, but yeah, really excited that we could move on in the ECAC.
So you're also a dual sport athlete. You're very involved with track and field as well. How does women's soccer translate for you in track and field? How do you kind of correlate the two to be able to build off of it and continue to build a great athletic reputation here in Waynesburg?
Kind of need like speed. I need to keep my speed for soccer, so like that kind of helps me like stay motivated in a way. So.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Miracle Hershey here, Female Athlete Rookie of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here with Julz Mohrbacher, the recipient for multiple awards, Female Athlete of the Year and Christian Life Award. What does it mean?
It's just really cool. Specifically the Christian Leadership Award. Just like God is the reason that I'm here, and I chose Waynesburg, so it's been really cool to receive that one. And then just the female athlete one is really cool too. Being a part of two sports teams just means a lot to be recognized for something like that.
For Christian, you tied with Amanda Sweeney. What was that like to see the tie up on the?
Really cool, just because me and her have worked alongside each other, both with like FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and then helping lead a Bible study together, which has just been really cool. So to be leaders on our soccer team and then also just across campus and receive something like this is just an honor.
You're a multi-sport athlete. How are you balancing going from soccer season to basketball season?
Yeah, it's definitely a struggle. At times, I would say freshman year was probably the toughest one out of my 3 years here. It's gotten easier as the time moves on. It's just a lot of communication with coaches, relying on God for some rest and peace during those times, because it is hard to navigate through those seasons. But it's also just like relying on my teammates and confiding in them to bring me up and just build me up as I work through both seasons that I love.
On top of all that, you have to deal with academics. So how are you balancing academics in that equation?
Freshman year, again, was also rough with academics, but I've gotten in a better routine as I work through just setting aside time for my academics, and just really seeing the beauty of really honing in on my sport, but then also being able to hone in on my creativity and my major, and it's been just really fun. So yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Women's soccer cleared house tonight, and it was clear and far above as they were able to take moment and team of the year. Ladies, kind of what's going through your minds right now is the team was able to have a lot of success in season, and now it's carried over even out of season as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a huge blessing to be a part of this team, this program, and the historic season we had. It was just amazing to be a part of, and it's just amazing to honestly speak on the behalf of the 34. All credit to them, all credit to our coaching staff. Everyone works hard on and off the field, so just a testament to their commitment and just the commitment that people put and the time that people invest in our team culture. It's a super special group.
Yeah, I think it highlights even our alumni and the path that they paved for us, and just all the hard work, being able to, prove to people that, we can put in the hard work and get awards for it.
So ECAC, let's talk about it, because, PAC fall just short against Grove City PAC. Then you get in the ACC and you go on quite a bit of a tear. You beat Pitt Greensburg at home in a really good rebound game, and then in a really close stalemate in the championship, you find one that goes through. What was going through your mind in that specific moment?
I think for me, I kind of just saw a little opportunity, and Coach George always says, all you need is the width of a ball. I hit it, and somehow I think with the dew on the turf happened to go in, and I think after that you could see it was just pure joy.
And then for women's soccer in general, program that's always continued to grow, and the female athletics at Waynesburg has honestly been highlighted as better than the males overall. What does that really mean for you guys to be able to take home Team of the Year against a lot of other pretty good teams as well?
Yeah, it really is an honor. We watched all the teams up there. Everyone has something to be proud of. But it really is, Team of the Year against so many good competitors. It's just such an honor, and we're just so humbled to receive it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, women's soccer again. We continue to carry through. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Here with Amanda Sweeney, one of the 2 recipients for Christian Leadership Award. What did it mean to see your name up there called?
I was honored, but truly all the glory does go to God. That's what we do everything for, all the Bible studies, all FCA, all of the things that we do around campus. It's all for His glory.
I asked Julz the same question. You guys tied. What did that mean to share that award with her?
It was pretty cool because we do a lot of ministry on campus together. She kind of takes the lead for the Bible study on campus that we lead together, and then I kind of take the lead for FCA. So it's just kind of cool to see that both of our hard work is recognized.
How are you able to balance all of the extracurriculars along with sports and academics at one time?
A really detailed Outlook calendar.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and time management. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on at once.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do this.
Of course. Thank you.
Standing here with Jackson Rhodes, one of the only gentlemen that makes me feel very small. But Jackson, first year at Waynesburg, we had to talk a little bit earlier in the year, and now you're able to come away male breakthrough athlete of the year. What kind of goes through your mind there as you won this award tonight?
I feel like all the hours I put in every day was outside of practice, and the word consistency. I think that's the biggest thing.
And then for you, what does this say about the team that even though you didn't have all the wins that you needed to this year, for you and the team to be able to come together and be able to come away with this award for yourself, what does that really say about the team?
Yeah, definitely. All of us played a part. Obviously, we didn't get the wins we wanted along the season. But basically this award, it's not just me involved. It's everyone else on the team that helped me put me in this position to get it.
So now what's next for Jackson Rhodes? Where do you continue to move from here? How do you continue to get better on a season where statistically you were hands down the best on the team?
Yeah, definitely getting a little bit more athletic,
keeping my shot consistent, getting it off the dribble a bit more, finding open looks, things like that.
Do you have any final words, just maybe what we can preview for next year?
I mean, thank you, Waynesburg. I'm not back next year, but thank you, Waynesburg.
Well, congratulations, Jackson. We're happy to have you, and congratulations on a great night.
Thank you.
Here with Deven Patel, Rookie of the Year, Zach Johnson, Student Athlete of the Year. Guys, what does it mean?
I mean, it means the world. I feel blessed to, receive an award amongst such great athletes, and just hoping to bring more next year.
Yeah, it's been a great experience so far this year. We're all excited for the team. I think we can win a lot more awards next year, though.
For Zach, how are you able to balance the classroom and the soccer pitch?
Honestly, it's not too difficult. If you just make out time for it, it's pretty simple. I think, honestly, just showing up is pretty much 75% of it.
For Deven, how are you able to make an impression as a freshman last year?
I mean, I just come in and I try to give my best every day, and, I just hope that meets the standard. So, yeah.
You said more awards on the way next year. What can we expect to see?
Hopefully a couple Athlete of the Year nominees first off, and then a couple Team of the Year nominees.
I'm just hoping for a Team of the Year. That's all we can ask.
Well, thank you guys for taking the time to do this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get to stand here with the man that led us through the entire night, the host, Brandon Rossi. First for you, Rossi, what kind of went through your mind when you got the call, hey, we need you to come host, not just for the first time, but the second as well?
Well, it's an honor because, like I said in my intro, Waynesburg means a lot to me. It's very special and near and dear to my heart. If it wasn't for a place like this, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I try to, never forget where I came from. And Waynesburg's one of the places where I've come from. So to be able to give back to a program that's given me so much, it's truly an honor.
So I mentioned it earlier, second time hosting, and what makes it more special is you got to host the first ever WUESPYs as well, and you got to tell a little bit of a story about that and the growth that the WUESPYs had. What's it like to be a part of that tradition that's now carried for 8 years?
Oh, it's so neat to watch it grow from afar. I've seen it since I graduated back in 2019, kind of from a distance. Not just with the WUESPYs, but also with the programs here on campus, and kind of seeing a little more with football since I've been PA announcing the football team the last couple of years. But being able to keep up with everything, not just the WUESPYs, but the student athletes, the comm department, and everything in between, it's been really fun to see the university grow to what it is today.
And now, I guess finally for you to put a bow on things, if asked to do it again, do you think you'd come back again for a third time?
Heck yeah, I would. Not even a debate. I had a lot of fun doing it tonight. I hope, the faculty and the students were responsive to it, and I hope that they had just as much fun with me hosting it as I had fun hosting it.
So keep it there. Brandon Rossi's resume is available for all those who need hosting and PA abilities. Thank you very much, Brandon. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Here with Coach George DeAugustino, Coach of the Year at this year's WUESPYs. Coach, what can you say about the group that you have?
Yeah, it's a team award. This award is just all about them, and the commitment they have. It's our staff as well, our support staff. So shout out Tegan. She's been with me since day one. Caleb's done an excellent job as my graduate assistant. Maddie Hill coming in as well this year as an assistant, and then just the players themselves. It's all because of them. So I owe everything to that group there.
The run that you guys went on this year to the ECAC championship, how can you describe what that was like?
Memorable. It was awesome. Well deserved by the group. Always fun to hoist a trophy, right, and get a good win. So builds a lot of momentum for the program moving forward.
Any expectations for next year?
Try to do it again, right? Have some fun and try to win more games. Try to win a PAC title, hopefully, and take that next step and get to the NCAA tournament. So hopefully we can do it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm here with a man that rather for us needs really a little introduction, and Seth Adams. Seth, Reporter of the Year. This is an award very close to us. How do you feel right now? When your name was called by Brandon Rossi, what was going through your mind in that moment?
I'm just very happy, Spoz. I mean, I put a lot of time, I put a lot of work into this, and I'm happy that this is the result that I got for the end of the year. Senior year coming up, I feel like it was kind of the icing on the cake to finish it off. But this award is for all the people that have helped me along the way in WUESN. This is not really for me. This is for my amazing crew who has been with me this entire time, the last 2 years, and a little bit before that. I can't thank them enough for helping me and guiding me to this today.
So now, I guess for you, where does this get better? Because you get to leave it off to a very well-deserving student, Connor Hoy, that kind of helped continue push forward. What's next for WUESY? What would you hope to see for WUESY?
Man, I just want to see this department just continue to grow as it's done the last couple of years. I'm so excited to see what happens next. Everybody here is so awesome and has done so much great work. I can't wait to see what it's like in a couple of years, and I know we have the capability of doing so. The ceiling is so high.
When freshman year, when you came in, did you ever think this would be where you'd be able to get to? It was nominated for Reporter of the Year and then winning as well.
No, to be honest with you, Spose, I couldn't imagine in a million years. I came into here without any experience ever being in TV or media, and I'm proud of what I've done, and I'm just very happy, Spose. I feel like I've put a lot of work in to get where I am, and I'm happy with the result that happened.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the icing on the cake for Seth Adams, Reporter of the Year.